flush in a hazy glow.
Hello lovely people. So it is 8:47. I've just got to the yard having done a little trip to an M&S garage to buy a lot of food because we're going out in the lorry today. But we're going out in the lorry with Mo and Dee Dee. We're going to Newmarket. We're going to Newmarket to have a look at Mo's uterus. So with a camera in her uterus, and they're going to take a biopsy of her uterus and look at everything that's going on to see if we can do anything to help her in terms of having another foal and in terms of whether we missed something. No, that's not the right way of saying it. And in case we can see any evidence of why Mpenzi passed. Because I just want to know more. I'm a scientist. My parents are both scientists, and I want to know if there's anything that we can be doing differently. So, yes, we've got to load a foal and a horse, and Dee Dee's obviously quite big now, so this might be a bit difficult. So I'm going to take you with me. So that is a bit of a summary of what is going on. I think that was a bit of a ramble. Anyway, let's go. So, also, hi Kenko. So Kenko got inseminated on Friday. Zora, hi Zora. She decided that she didn't want to be in the field the other day, so she actually jumped out. So Kenko has come as babysitter because you just did a great job of babysitting Mo when she didn't want to be in the field. So you can be babysitter for Zora now. Sorry. And also it means you get a bit less grass because you're a bit porky. Good girl. Nice. Is that you under there? Cute nose. Dee Dee, don't eat the camera, please. Dee Dee, no. No, leave it. Brush your Mohican. Why you got Mohican? It's mane. Oh dear. Not a look that, no.
So much easier. Look at this bowl. Hi guys. When will Dee Dee and Mo do that then? This afternoon. Oh. So I could take a trip. Yeah. Hopefully you won't be here that long. Dee Dee, don't eat my hair. Just in that picture. Or somewhere.
Feel it in the space between. Gotta give yourself a moment. Let your body feel. We gotta lose it. We gotta lose it. We gotta.
Ready to go? Looking nice and shiny. We just need a horse box and then we can go. And a passport. Got your passport because we're going on holidays. Unfortunately not for a very nice reason. So I'm just waiting for Michelle to arrive with the lorry. I've given them a nice groom. I cut Mo's mane because she looked so homeless. I thought that people were probably going to think she was homeless. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about this. So I was saying the reason that I'm doing it is not to necessarily like maximise foal potential. It's to find out if I'm doing the right thing. I want to know if she's a potentially good broodmare or if there is something else going on inside that means that that's why it went wrong with this last foal. Because if that is the case, then I won't have another foal from her. I just want to know for sure if I'm doing the right thing, and I think the only way to do that is through science. We could just give her a year off and try again, but then I might be doing the same thing again, whereas at least if we find out now, and if there's nothing wrong and it was just bad timing or bad whatever, then maybe we try again. I'll only try once this year. I'll only do one cycle. If she doesn't take, then I would take that as a sign that it wasn't the right thing to do, and go from there. So yeah, I'll try and video us loading. That might be a bit interesting.
Yes, and she's done it. 2 wheelbarrows.
You pleased with yourself there, lot?
That's your achievement of the day.
It's because you're wearing your Superman t-shirt.
up in boom, 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 boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
That was quite stressful. Hey, Moses. So now I get to travel in the back a little bit. Not my favourite way to travel in a horse box. Travelling in the back of a horse box makes me feel so sick. It's like being on a boat that you can't see the horizon of. It's gross. Can I go and sit in the front, do you think, Moses? So the last trip we took in a horse box, Mo was on her way to the RBC following the foal in the lorry. So following the car, so it's no real surprise that she's a bit upset about going on a lorry. The last time Dee Dee went in a horse box was when her mum died and she had to come to me. So, yeah, no surprise they weren't particularly keen. But seems to be all fine now, so I think we're okay. It's stressful though, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I got it. That's better. That is the most unpleasant thing in the whole world.
I knew you wouldn't
I
laugh.
can't do that. It's so sickening. Because it's like bumpy and completely weird. But now, at least we can do this. Dee Dee was trying to drink from her.
I know, the whole time.
So we are about 50 minutes away. Eating some fruit. And everything seems to have settled down a lot. God. Every horse at the moment has been so stressed. It makes me so stressed. Everything is so stressful at home at the moment because the mares have all been in season and out of season, and then Obi's obsessed with all the other mares, and everyone cants around and has a great drama all the time. It's quite a lot of high energy, so it's quite nice to just sit in a horse box and eat some watermelon some of the time. So. Oh, hi, Dee Dee!
Stick her nose up.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but right as I put the camera up on the little window, Dee Dee's little face was there, like, hi.
We've only got just over a mile probably.
Nearly there now. Mo is now facing completely the wrong direction. Dee Dee was lying down and she nearly sat on her. So that's great. We have arrived. So I'm just going to go with my passport into the reception and sign us in. So I've just filled out about 38 forms. They weren't aware that Dee Dee was here. Little surprise. And I've got myself a little tag for Mo to wear. And here goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to video still. I haven't asked yet, but he seems a nice guy, so hopefully he'll let me video some bits. But yeah, we'll see. Hello. Hello, Bum. There's the little one. Hi, Deedles. Are you ready? Gonna go and have a look.
How old is this mare?
15, yeah. Yeah.
I think UTERUS actually looks pretty good. It's got no cysts.
Yay!
Feels nice, no fluid in it. You wouldn't immediately be worried about it.
Good. So those little...
It's just one time of the cyst, it's very small.
Yeah.
A few millimetres across.
And is that little black dot up at the top? And would you... Is that just quite... That's quite common?
Yeah, in fact you'd probably see a lot more cysts in a mare of her age potentially.
Oh, really?
Have quite a few by this sort of age.
So now we're going to have a look inside with this camera that is upside down.
Even mares with bad temperaments, have good girls on foal.
we're looking at? Her cervix?
You see these sort of slightly edema folds hanging out, and so the actual entrance is here, so it's quite tight cervix.
That is gross, isn't it?
Let's take a little video clip.
I just watched Stranger Things at the weekend. This looks a bit like this, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. So you have to go into her cervix.
So we go through her cervix into her uterus.
What are we looking at there?
That's the endometrium, so that's the lining of the uterus.
So that's where they sometimes get endometriitis, which is very bad.
Yeah. So what we're doing, we're just inflating it. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
uterus is T-shaped. So the body of the uterus is like the stem of the T,
Yeah.
and then the arms of the T at the end of each arm is where each ovary sits.
Yeah, I can fit in my mind my GCSE biology is.
Yeah, so it's very similar, sort of same. So we're just looking, so that looks pretty normal, healthy.
What sort of thing would you be looking for if it wasn't healthy?
So we think so you may see adhesions, so sort of fibrous strands, scarring, lots of inflammation. There might be fluid there. We might see cysts.
So is this like the end of it?
Yeah.
And that's it? Is that all you can look at? You can't go any further?
No, that's the end of it. I think let's keep going a little bit close to the end of it. Get that to expand.
Is that like lighter coloured part?
That's the oviductal papilla at the end of the horn. So that's the end of the fallopian tube,
Right.
which is the tube between the ovary and the
Uterus.
uterus.
So something would appear out of that?
Yeah.
So it
the
looks
sperm
very
has
much
to
sealed.
swim up, go through that. The egg is coming down, fertilised there, and
Meet
the
up.
fertilised embryo comes back into the uterus.
So that is essentially like a permeable membrane.
It's a sphincter, if you like. It's a very tight sphincter.
So you can't really
So
see,
you can't go up it with, in simple terms, certainly can't.
yeah, like
You
a,
can catheterise it with great difficulty if you've got the right bit of kit, but
wow.
blocked oviducts occur in older mares, but obviously she got involved last year, so that
Yeah.
seems to be an issue with her. Let's come back, Billy, and watch it.
Good. So this is where, when you see the conceptus, this is where that is happening?
Yeah, so
Right.
so the actual that black blob you see on scan is going to be
Yeah.
sitting in here. That's her other horn. So what we might do.
Oh, there's the cyst. Was that it?
There's a little cyst there.
Yeah.
Let's just get your other oviductal papilla.
Oh yeah.
It's got a nice bump.
Is that meant to be a bump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a little volcano, if you like, almost.
Mm-hmm.
So
Things can only go into it,
from
out of it even.
ovulation is going to occur, fertilization will occur within a few hours after ovulation normally. And then, usually within about 5 days or so, the developing embryo will work its way down the fallopian tube, down the oviduct, and then come into the uterus after about 5 days. And then by 10, 12, 13, 14 days from ovulation, you'll then start to see that black sphere you can see on scan.
That everyone gets so excited about.
But this all looks very healthy.
And it was at that.
Just on the gross appearance,
Yeah.
she looks very normal for probably actually quite good for an older mare.
Good.
So the fact that placentation was poor in the last foal, which we then ended up with a small foal and a premature foal and the death of the foal, looks like it was fundamentally to do with that particular pregnancy
Rather than.
to do with the mare infancy.
Well, that's really positive.
So at the moment I'll be positive about her keeping around the back.
So that little bit of redness above.
Yeah, so that's just from a little bit of bruising from the scope itself.
Right. Oh my god. Oh. This gives me such anxiety. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know if I can watch. Oh, Jesus. Does this hurt them?
Or to just pinch that tissue out?
Yeah, so that, in the jaws of that sort of crocodile device, it just only gets the lining of the uterus. So it's, I'm just going to flush a couple of these, really.
And so then is that what comes back out?
Yeah, that's a little bit of blood stain from the biopsy.
Right.
Will obviously be a little bit there. So.
Yeah. I didn't realise you can
Yeah, we flush it in and then
turn it upside down and it comes back out again. Interesting.
We give a bit of oxygen before she goes, and then we can.
Another really positive outcome. She had one tiny little cyst, but other than that, everything looks good from the outside. So they took a biopsy, which made me squirm like something chronic, like made me want to cross my legs. Poor girl. So they took a biopsy and they'll have a look at that, and then we'll have the results from that in a couple of days. And then he said to leave, this will probably encourage her to bring her into season. And then what we'll do is we'll wait, so about 21 days, and then we will inseminate her once. We'll only go once. He said that maybe you can speak to the company with the semen, with the stallion, and see if maybe they will, you use one dose, like you try once, and then if it's not good, if it doesn't happen, doesn't take for whatever reason, then we could carry over to next year, and we could then start early next year because it's getting on towards the end of the season, which is okay. We're still very much in a comfortable zone, but we wouldn't want to try too late. So yeah, time to do some stallion research and go from there. But I'm really pleased that overall everything looks as it should, and he actually said it was maybe above average for a 15-year-old mare, so that's really positive. So now we just go home and then go out in the field. So we are just back at the yard. As you can see, it was a bit of an effort getting poor Dee Dee off the lorry. She's now fast asleep. And now I need to ride this guy before the new one turns up, a new breaker. So busy, as always. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the result of today, so onwards and upwards. So we are going showing at the weekend. So it's Tuesday today, we're going on Saturday. So I'm actually riding Obi in some slightly different tack every now and again in his double bridle and his showing saddle to make sure that he's really comfortable in it and getting back used to it again. This will be his first show, and it's on grass, so I hope I don't go too fast, but we will see.
Lucky Miri. In she hops. Just giving a running commentary. I like a nice running commentary.
Oh, watch out, you covered me in hair.
Moaning as normal, Miri. I never do anything right.
So he was very good, a bit spooky, and there were loads of flies. But there, we're just going to give him a bath, put his ice boots on, all of that sort of thing.
richer colour, won't it?
Made my hands pink. Hell.
Yeah, it has, isn't it?
Shit. Christ.
Get up to its white leg. Or at least it'll give us a chance to have a look what it's like.
Ah! Ah!
We've got pink legs.
Be interesting to see if he's a better colour though.
Very interesting.
Ah, it's so red!
I know, it's fine, it's fine.
I don't know if you can see this, but these legs are no longer white. They are pink, and that's not because I've scrubbed them. That is because they have been stained by this red shampoo. So we're going to try some purple and hope that it brings that off the skin, because otherwise we have got
He's a truly coloured horse.
pink and black horse. Has it worked? That looks a bit less pink. Well, I don't know. It definitely looks less red. A bit scared. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. I certainly did. I seem to say that quite a lot at the moment. But yeah, it was really interesting to go to Newmarket today and learn all about the inner workings of a horse's reproductive system. Hope nobody vommed, because it was a bit gruesome at times. But yeah, I will see you next time. And it will probably be when me and Obi go to a show. Hopefully that goes well and he doesn't have red legs. I haven't actually checked that. That was him banging the door. So I better go and give him his dinner. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Love you, bye.